welcome to today's video. Happy Valentine's Day! I wanted to do a special Valentine's Day episode. Yeah. Don't really know what we're going to be talking about, but we're going to hope we find it on the way there. Let's go. Also, another thanks to all the birthday wishes. I really appreciate all those birthday wishes because, you know, my birthday never gets too disrupted by Valentine's Day, so I don't really have a hatred for Valentine's Day for that reason, but I do have a hatred for the Super Bowl for that reason, because down with the Super Bowl. We do not stand sports on this channel. Get out of here. But yeah, so I don't usually have a hatred for Valentine's Day for that reason. I know it is a bit of like, it's not like the best. I love the aesthetics, don't get me wrong. But I don't know, it's, well, at least when I was younger, it definitely came about like, nobody loves me. Nowadays, I'm just like, meh, do I care about having a partner during Valentine's Day? Not really. It's just meh. But I am really curious to kind of how the Lolita kind of figures in with a partner, because I know there are a lot of well-established Lolitas that have partners. That's super cool. I'm like, who can love me dressed the way I am with literally every single red accessory I have on my head right now? I was experimenting. I'm like, I don't know if it's a vibe or not. Let me know in the comments, y'all, if it's a vibe, because we might take this bad boy out, because I'm wearing Cherry Berry Bunny, y'all. This is such a cute Valentine's Day look, but I'm like, who am I gonna get to share it with me? I might add like a little bit of a lookbook at the end of this, so that might be fun. But yeah, I just don't know. I don't know. I'm just how the kind of I feel like it's not as bad as we think it is. Like, it is a bit challenging. I know I did have a Lolita-ish picture kind of on my dating web profile, and it did not go, the only attention it got was from a creep who actually went to my high school, and I was like, oh god, not this guy. Yeah, and I was like, she wanted to dress in the fashion, and I don't think it was for wholesome purposes. I don't want to get too gross with that, but yeah, so at least with the romantic relationships, it hasn't been a very good experience for me so far. Doesn't mean it can't turn around. I've definitely had more good friendship reactions. Like, a lot of my coworkers know that I dress like this. I did have a meetup at my workplace, and then my coworkers who are very into fashion, two boys, they're, you know, well, first they recognized me instantly like that. I was coming in for the meet early to, you know, prepare and stuff because I was hosting this meet, and I was like, and then one of my coworkers is coming back from lunch, and he's like, Frankie. I'm like, how did you know? Because I was just very kind of over the top, and I was just like, there's no way. Yeah, they did. And then just seeing everybody's reactions to me, like full OTT sweet, kind of just for the first time, they were all positive. Thankfully, a lot of the people I work with are really good people, and they're just really positive for that. So I've had a lot of good friendship reactions, at least. And, you know, we celebrate platonic love today. Let's go, platonic friendships, 10 out of 10. We love people supporting us. But yeah, they literally, like, as they were downstairs on the computer, they were just doing research on Lolita fashion, and I was like, make sure you specify that as Lolita fashion. We're not related to the books at all. And thankfully they were good with that. And yeah, it was just really nice to see people that supportive of the fashion. And yeah, I've had a lot of good positive friendships that have sprung from Lolita fashion. Now the new people are coming in, they get to experience it. I went to a ball, the Yule Ball, And I think that was the first time one of my newer coworkers saw me because we invited him as well. He was like, yeah, and I won best dressed at the Yule Ball, by the way, guys. I wore my phantom cord for that, and I won best dressed, so yeah, and people were complimenting my outfit. It's just like, you know, I feel like it's not as scary as we tend to think it is. We just have to kind of put ourselves out there, which I know it can be scary, and I've definitely had problems with that. Even now I'm still like, going outside in Lolita if I don't have a chaperone. But no, it has been fine. Like, it's never as scary as I tend to think before I go outside. And yeah, I really wish there were more. I really want to, like, I miss Lolita Valentine's because I never really got to experience that in the community, even though I was on LiveJournal. I was still in the fashion in those days. I was just never much of a popular presence to get Lolita Valentine's. But I think it'd be cool to kind of bring back Lolita Valentine's. I think we've been trying for a while. It's just that LiveJournal's kind of dead. We don't really have like a platform where to put them. But yeah, I don't know, it would be fun, like, maybe, like, well, I guess the anonymous aspect of it was kind of what, because, you know, it was, like, behind the bows, and, you know, all that stuff you could do anonymously. We could do a post or, like, a thread on CGL, but I feel like that would just make people be mean. Backhand compliment. There's a lot of salt in the Lolita community. So it might not turn out as well, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about like relationships and you know, just, honestly, just get a chance to wear my Valentine's Day cord, because we had Valentine's Day meets and that last year, which were fun, and I thankfully got a chance to go to that, but I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to go to any Valentine's Day meets. I was like, no, I need to wear Cherry Berry Bunny. So yeah, that is that with that. And I also am gonna let's do some Lolita looks, because this isn't my only one. I'm gonna pop in some Lolita looks as well to kind of just fill out this video, make it a little bit worth your while. I wish one of my dresses that I really want is Be My Valentine, which is strangely, it looks like AP's only intentionally Valentine's Day print, which I feel like that's kind of a what? Like, I feel like a lot of aesthetics of Valentine's Day are so Lolita, so cutesy, so like, aww. And I really love the vintage style of Be My Valentine. And yeah, I feel like they should have more Valentine's Day prints. They should also re-release Be My Valentine for the season. It doesn't make any sense. Also, oh, the sax blue. The pink, the red, the sax blue. I'm like, give them to me. Come on. I need more Valentine's Day dresses. Like, Lolita and holiday prints is so weird. They always like do Christmas prints. They always do Halloween prints. And I feel like they never do Valentine's Day prints, which I think is kind of like, what? Come on, spread a little love in the fashion, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I really like Be My Valentine. Ooh, what year did that come out? That's a good question. I think at least when the sax blue, I remember that was when Honey Cake was re-releasing, so I was like, why? I was like, no, I gotta do Honey Cake. I can't miss this opportunity. So I missed out on Be My Valentine, at least the second time it came around. Because I remember I had an initial release, and then the second release, I think, had the blue, sax blue colorway. I was like, and now, of course, they're going for like 500 when I see them. I'm like, no, Be My Valentine. But yeah, I wanted to do a Valentine's Day episode because I didn't get a chance to actually do like a Halloween episode. I wanted to do like, since they have a lot more spooky prints, I wanted to do like, oh, my top 5 Lolita like Halloween prints or spooky prints, like specifically prints that are kind of Halloween. But unfortunately, I got way too busy. Although I did get somebody, actually, I was decorating one of the desks at work for Halloween, and I was wearing Holy Lantern just kind of like casually, and then somebody passed by. They're like, "Oh, is that Holy Lantern?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then they just kept walking. I was like, "Who was that?" Because we were like close to the public, so it was somebody I worked with. So I was like, "Hello, who are you?" All right, let's get into that lookbook real quick on my Valentine's Day looks. Gonna do it for today's video. Thank you all for joining me. I know I didn't really have kind of like a prompt. I was just kind of rambling about Valentine's Day relationships. So I really appreciate if this was kind of your jam. Let me know. But I also want to hear kind of your relationships, how things go in Lolita fashion, like navigating relationships. Did you have like some kind of big struggle telling your partner? Was your partner not really into it and then decide to become hopefully into it later? I don't want to hear it. Well, I suppose, yeah, you can talk about any negative experiences you want to. Let me know. I'm just very curious. But yeah, happy Valentine's Day, y'all. I love you at least. Hey. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you are new. All of that good stuff. And I will see you next time in a hopefully more structured video. Alright, everybody. Bye.